And joining me in studio now, two gentlemen. First one, of course, Mr. A.C. Green, needs no introduction, NBA legend, Iron Man as he's known in the NBA. He's also a spokesperson for Gazoo Energy Group. A.C., always great to see you.
Good seeing you again, Don.
And of course, also Mr. Michael Chapman. He is the CEO of the Clean Energy Financing Program. Michael, always a pleasure having you back on the program.
Thanks for having me.
Now, we've been talking about this Clean Energy Financing Program, and I think it's just really fascinating. For those who might have missed it the first time, why don't you give us a quick run-through again?
Well, the Clean Energy Finance Program, California PACE program, is introduced by the Pacific Housing and Finance Agency. What it does is it allows for property and business owners to allow them to finance energy improvements on their property through payments on their property tax bill. So this is a property-assessed clean energy financing program.
Well, now, A.C., I know when we talked about this on an earlier program, I know you were pretty excited about this because this, for homeowners and for business owners, if they own the property and they're up to date on their tax bills, they can qualify for this program, right?
Yeah, and that's the exciting part. I mean, because so many times out there in the community, what do we see? We hear of a great program. We're sitting at home. We see something come on TV, or a friend calls and tells us about a great program, awesome. But we can't qualify, you know, and so it's that false hope. But this is a program that any and everybody basically can qualify for.
And there's no credit checks.
Nope.
And this is not really a loan. I mean, this basically, the payments of this go onto your tax bill once this is all approved, correct?
Exactly, over a 20-year period at that.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, I understand, Michael, that if, let's say I live in a city like Torrance, California, in order for me to access these kinds of funds, the city of Torrance has to be on the program. How difficult is that to get your city involved in it?
Well, it's not difficult at all. In fact, we've got 60 member cities already involved in the program under the California program that we have existing right now. So your city just needs to adopt a resolution saying that they'd like to have the program introduced to their city and then adopt certain guidelines. The program takes about 30 days for any city to get going.
Okay, is this something that is adopted, say, by a particular municipality's city council, or is it the mayor? How does that work?
Absolutely. It's any action that a city takes is always generally run through the city council. These resolutions will have to be brought in front of the council and adopted just the same as any other resolution. So again, it's a resolution to form an energy district, and then the second one, at a public hearing, you'd actually be confirming the energy district and all the program guidelines established by Pacific Housing and Finance Agency.
Now, there's a fair amount of money available for this, isn't there?
Absolutely. The program's authorized to start with $95 million, but the need for California for the energy improvements is in the billions, and the program can support that.
Well, now, A.C., as far as getting the word out about a program like this, I know that's one of the reasons that you decided to become a spokesperson for Gazoo Energy Group. This has to excite you that so many people can be assisted by a program like this.
Oh, it does. I mean, it's endless in a sense, once again, as far as just the awareness factor itself. And I think even next week, the Green Summit actually will be going on up here in Sacramento area. And so it's pretty exciting just seeing the people and the buzz around the whole green space itself.
And of course, A.C. Green, that's probably the perfect name to have and the perfect spokesperson to have for this thing. And I know I always give you a hard time about that, and I promise that'll be the last time.
No, keep it coming. I like it. I thank my parents for it, Don.
Now, Michael, for a person who wants to get involved in this program, what really needs to be their first step?
Well, the first step is they've got to reach out to their city, their local municipality, and say, hey, we want this program. Again, it's a municipal offered program, so it's the city offering these low-interest financing loans to be attached to their property. So again, you got to get out to your city. You say, hey, we want to be part of that California PACE program by Pacific Housing and Finance Agency. You can even go to the website, gazu.info.com.
Okay.
Get information, find out how, but you got to reach out to your city and let them come to us, and we'll be happy to institute the program for them.
Okay, so the first step, I guess, really would be go to gazu.info.com, get the information that you need. So if I go to gazu.info.com, I can find out what steps I need to take to get it in front of my city council and then subsequently apply for the program?
Absolutely. All the information's there. In fact, our program, we actually walk these cities through it, give them an information item. We've done that for several counties and cities already, gone up and explained how the program works, that it's a no cost to their city to be involved in the program, and that we take all the program administration for them, including the energy audits that Gazoo Energy Group is going out to do on behalf of the program as well.
You know, this is kind of amazing to me because what I'm seeing here is a government program that actually works. Now, what are some exactly? Now, what are some of the things that? What are some of the home improvement things that would qualify, AC?
Well, I mean, Michael, which knows a lot better than me, but you think of, well, Michael, you go with that.
It's basically your solar.
Okay.
You can go think about everything that's going to that costs you money. So if you're losing money through poor insulation, if you're losing money through window leaks or window air leaks, if you're losing through poor or use of too much water.
So I could apply for roofing, insulation, new doors, new windows. How about like tankless hot water heaters and things
Absolutely.
like that?
As long as they're energy efficient, and that's the key word. Energy Star, think Energy Star, and think attached to the property. Those are probably the two biggest things. If it's energy efficient and it's affixed to the property, more than likely it'll qualify you.
Okay. Once again, Gazoo Energy Group, the stock symbol's GAZU. To find out about this program, go to the website gazooinfo.com. Gentlemen, thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.
Don.